Whatever.
I think there was a while that people started getting sick of hearing about us. It's like
Nobody
weird.
does it. Hopefully it's working.
It says live, yeah.
Beautiful. So we're live.
Rock and
Just
roll.
no cussing, you know.
Yeah.
It's community radio. To save my podcast.
When I was sending you songs, I was like, oh, I think some of these might have swears in them.
Oh, I'm already recording on this too. Okay. Oh, I'm parched. When we play the songs, I'm going to hit that. Just kidding. It's Bridge Sky here, listening, but you are listening to the Rise Up Hour. I'm super excited to be in studio. I actually followed through on something we always say, we're going to bring back guests to follow up. Guess what? First official real follow-up, Travis from Pink Cloud Foundation. Do you want to say hello?
Hey, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me again.
I'm so excited.
It's been a long time in the making.
It's been over 2 years.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years this winter. I remember when I drove out and saw you, it was snowing. So, which could be April, I guess, in the state.
And now it's really hot.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was working at Minnesota Recovery Connection then.
Yeah.
So I did some digging just on some past, like the podcast, my Kiss Recovery.
Yeah.
I listened to that. Oh, that was hard to hear. That was really the beginning.
You've gotten better.
Mm-hmm. The audio and just all the technical stuff. And then, so our first time we got together on this was the first time I was doing some video live stuff. And I haven't done it since, and I think it might have been partly because of that show. Just looking at myself, I'm like, oh.
It's hard to watch yourself back.
Yes, I don't like it. I don't like being in front of the camera. But I'm doing that today. So if you're listening today, we are live right now here in Frogtown, St. Paul, WFNU 94.1. I am recording, and we're going live on, I'm hitting two birds with one stone. Kiss Recovery 101. We're doing that live right now too.
Look, wow.
Yeah, so that's why I told you I'm nervous. We're doing video.
I'll let you do the
I really
technical
don't
side.
like.
All right.
Okay, but Travis, you look fabulous.
And
I'm
we're
so
all my
glad we're
pink.
doing the video. I love your shirt.
See my new shoes?
And the shoes. Oh my, those are some fly kicks. Oh, I want
Awesome.
some.
They're great. Amazon, $44.
No way. Okay, send me the link.
Yeah.
I'm the Amazon budget shopper. Okay, you ready?
Let's rock and roll.
Okay, so Pink Cloud Foundation. I've always say good things about your organization. So fabulous, and every time I check up on you, you're winning awards.
Yeah, well.
There's another video on YouTube with the Minnesota department.
The DHS, yeah.
Yeah, there's
They
a video.
They did a cute little kind of montage of an interview with me and an interview with one of our clients. Yeah, that award was really great. But
You're at 5 years now.
yeah, it was 5 years in technically. Well, since we placed our first person, it was March of this year. Would have been 5 years.
Wow.
So it's been a ride, that's for sure. And I always joke, had I known how much work this was going to be, never would have done it.
I'm
But
really glad
that's-
that you brought that up.
But I say that in jest because it
That's
still
true.
is one of the being able to just provide the service now, and seeing the impact that it does have on folks, and how the need is even increasing since we started. It's just the impact it's had on my life, and personal, professional, everything, every level. It's something that's I'm truly grateful for. It's been a blessing to me. So.
And Travis, most people don't make it 5 years.
That's
A lot of folks don't even make it a couple years because it is so much work, and that's why I love you so much. Because I came in volunteer with you for a little bit.
Yeah, well, and
That's a lot of work.
I was just gonna say, yes, I'll never not admit that it's not a lot of work. It's a ton of work, but I wouldn't be able to do the work if I didn't have volunteers and our donors and our supporters and the community partners we have out there. They keep growing and growing and growing. We currently partner with over 100. I think it's 112. I think is the official number, but over 100 recovery residences in Minnesota. I mean, that alone, just being able to have those contacts and be actively working those partnerships is a blessing, because I had no idea we even had that many. But then we also have partnerships with over 50 treatment centers,
Wow.
and we're even 6 of the six of the seven county and state federal institutions, jails and prisons. We're kind of got our hands a little bit of everything, which is really good. So, and it's because of the mass acceptance by the recovery community and the support we received. Yeah, we're just here to help the best we can. Yeah.
Travis, I think what I want to point out is that it's because you actually have the heart, genuine reasons behind it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of folks that it's not about the heart or the, necessarily, and I think that's why a lot of times they crumble, or you can feel that. That's why I think so many people support you, is because I do feel that you're authentic and genuine about wanting to give back to the recovery community.
Yeah, it's funny because I think you can, like the awards and all fun stuff is nice, and it's hard to. I mean, anybody has an ego, and I think anybody can kind of get wrapped up in that, but. Sure, we acknowledge we've had the success, but I think on top of that, all that success has shown us is that there's a whole ton of more work that needs to be done, and the need has gotten worse. So we need more support. We'd love to bring on more and more folks, but I always like to make sure that everybody knows that, and is always reassured that I quit my career a year and a half ago to do this full time, just because I knew that it could be something a little bit more. You needed somebody at the helm, not just on the weekends and late at night, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I quit my job because I believed in it. I haven't paid myself in a year, and nobody gets paid at Pink Cloud Foundation. Everybody just everything by volunteer.
Yeah.
So I miss having a paycheck.
Well, it's paid in karma.
Yeah, I hope so, because Lord, I got a lot to make up for. But
let's talk about it. Let's talk about these good things that have been going on since we last saw you over 2 years ago.
Do you want me to start how we started? Because some folks might not even know who we are.
Yeah, let's do a quick.
You want to do a break or you
No,
want?
let's do a quick how you started.
Yeah.
Because I want to really get into the juicy current stuff.
Yeah. So we started it was 2018 in December. We were at a meeting at a treatment center out in the suburbs, and somebody stood up and was telling their story of how they were sober for the first time in their entire life. They were for 90 days, and usually that's a very happy thing to share, but she was in tears and scared because she was supposed to be. This was a Monday that this meeting was, and she was being discharged on Friday. And she got into a sober house. She had applied and did the interview and got in, but she didn't have the money for the deposit to actually reserve her spot.
Right.
And so she's just in tears because she's like, I moved here homeless. I mean, I have nothing. I came. And people don't usually go to treatment with extra $300-$400 in their
Most
pocket.
of us don't.
I mean,
I had nothing.
especially if you're on state insurance, it's like that's just not a thing.
Right.
And that's just the way it's always been. When folks get out of, especially state-funded treatment, is they go, usually if they can't get into the sober house because they can't afford the deposit, they go right back to where they were.
Into that same environment, which is probably the biggest part of the problem.
And I always like to emphasize that it's not only inhumane, it's financially idiotic.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
Because the state's going to put all that money in investing in that person, and then we know that 1 out of 10 actually make it to the doors of a treatment center, make it to try to find recovery.
Right.
And so we're going to take somebody who's gone through treatment, put them right back to where they came from. They're more than likely get a relapse or return to use. And if by some miracle they make it back to the treatment center doors again, and they don't die, they don't overdose during this epidemic we have going on with fentanyl, and so that person gets back, we got them back again. What are we going to do?
Right.
The exact same thing.
It's a circle.
It's
a circus.
It's so frustrating, and so that's how we started. Is we said, hey, my co-founder and I, on our ride home, we called that sober house and we paid her deposit for her. Well, I say it anonymous. I probably shouldn't even said that, but we wanted her to have that week back, to have it be a week of celebration, and we said to ourselves, we're like, well, hey, surely there's got to be resources out there for folks like this, because this can't be a new thing. Right. And there really wasn't anything, and somebody who focused just on that. So we said, all right, let's do this legit, legal, and started the nonprofit in January, technically, of 2019, and started getting support from the recovery community. And to date, let's see here, it's 5 years. We've raised $140,000, I think, total. Again, from our amazing supporters, and we've put the number is 730 something. So over 700 folks into recovery residence. We've launched 3 other programs on top of that, and it's been a really fun learning experience. Perfect? No. Far from. But it taught me just so much, just from my own personal level. Like in what I realized that I could be doing with my life professionally. What do I really want out of my job?
Right.
And again, this is just, it taught me so many things I had no idea that I even needed to learn. But I was wondering what my life would be like had I not gone to that meeting that day.
Right.
You know?
Ooh, interesting. Sliding doors.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Paltrow.
And the gal that we helped, it's funny because like I will see her from a distance like every 6 months.
Yeah.
I randomly she'll like kind of just cross in the world.
Yeah.
And
how's she doing?
she doesn't. I don't think she even knows that. Like that,
Oh,
that she kicked everything off. Isn't that great?
heartwarming.
Yeah, and part of me wants to tell her, but like, I think the mystery's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I hope
Well,
someday
you can
she.
name drop it when we're not live or recording, and maybe I might nudge. Because I think she would. I know that if people have anonymously helped me along the way, especially where I'm at right now, I absolutely want to go back.
I don't even want to tell her. I don't want her to know that we paid her deposit. I want her to know that just her telling a story,
Yeah.
and just saying
Was
this
an
is how we're
inspiration.
feeling today,
Yeah.
has helped thousands of people through our organization that we would not even have known about the issue had she not stood up. And it's kind of a testament to speak
Yeah.
your truth that day.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of anything. Oh, see, I just got goosebumps.
I know.
But that's the beauty of the program, or whatever program you are working, even just in daily life.
Gosh,
Be real.
it's
right?
so real. That's what hits home.
Things can happen.
That is what hits home for me. Is a lot of spaces that I go to for recovery, I make a point to say, you don't need to even say anything. The fact that you're showing up
Yep.
means the world to somebody, especially like myself, who isolates, hermits, and gets in my head. Even if it's one person, they just showed up,
Yeah.
and I'm in that space with them, I know I'm not alone.
Yeah.
And, okay, I got an idea. That's also the goosebumps. I'm like, I'm gonna find this person. We're gonna have a little surprise thingy, because that would be cool
So
to
you
know
have a marketing
too.
brain like I do. Like
Yeah.
part of the reason I love doing Pink Cloud work is just, yes, we help some people. That's in the back end, but I love the marketing stuff and the creative things we can
Yes.
do. So our brain, I watch your brain just kind of just turn on right there.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like, there she goes.
Neurodivergent. That's what my therapist
Yeah,
calls
right?
it, or something.
Yeah.
Neuro something.
Neurodivergent, yeah.
ADHD. But okay. Well, I would like to play your one song.
Yeah.
And we gotta kick it off.
Yeah,
With,
so-
'cause we need to talk about what Pink Cloud, where that came from, that name, and what it
absolutely.
actually is.
Yeah, so
Sit down.
Pink Cloud is actually, a lot of folks assume that because my co-founder and I, we were part of the LGBTQ community.
That's
And
what's
so
up.
they just because of social norms and people just associate pink with that community. And it's definitely not the case. We help everybody.
Yes.
Our demographic information is about 10%, 10 to 12% are identify as that community. And so it's not named after that. It's named after actually a medical term called pink cloud syndrome.
Correct.
Which is just the process your brain goes through when it stops taking in synthetic chemicals and starts making it on its own again. And it's like, through that healing, you get that natural high over almost like your brain's making too much of that good stuff because it's trying to find that equilibrium.
Yep.
And they call it riding the pink cloud.
Yes.
And
It's a real science thing.
It is, but it's also a dangerous.
Scary.
It can be fun, but also you get super confident, and which can be a nightmare. And your sponsor will hate it.
Oh yes,
But-
I fell from that cloud a couple times.
But this Katie Vernon is the artist who wrote this song. She is she's from the UK, but she lives here in Minnesota. She's a award-winning ukulele player. don't know if that's the right word, player, ukulele
Artist.
There we go.
Artiste.
Sorry, Katie, if you're listening. But she wrote this song when she learned about pink cloud syndrome in her own recovery. And she wrote this and she dedicated it to us, a few years now. But it's an earworm, and I apologize in advance because it'll be in your head forever.
Yeah.
But it's a really fun way to kind of celebrate the name and kind of recovery in the beginning.
Okay, let's jump into it because this is it's a great vibe. Yes, we can't play the music in studio because of copyright issues.
I
but
hear
Katie
it.
should be somebody. Yeah, well,
Oh,
the radio has its own.
Got it.
They're covered. YouTube and all the other platforms, not so much. However, Katie, are you friends with her?
Just in passing, yeah.
Do you think, because what I could do is YouTube's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
And so the anything popular that pops up, it's all automatic, AI, algorithm, all that. It'll pop up copyright protected, but I can always object to it, say, no, it's good. And then, but if they actually come back at me and they're like, hey, we're going to shut this down unless you prove it, then I need you to call Kate.
Oh, she'd be totally,
hey,
she will, I know she
Oh, I didn't know about all those hoops I had to do for my podcast, but luckily I would do the Saturday morning show. And I was able to connect with some artists and be like, can I use your music? Cool.
That's good.
So, and she's so cute too. I seen her at the Walk for Recovery.
So yeah.
She's got the accent. Is it Irish?
She's from the UK.
UK.
Yeah, she's British.
She had wigs on. She's so.
Yeah, she's so much fun.
Yeah.
I saw her. Last time I saw her when she was on stage, and we had our tent up, and she gave us a shout out from all the way across, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? So we talked about Pink Cloud, and then I can also talk about being on the advisory council for the governor. Did you know that I do that too? Which is kind of, so I was selected with, I don't know, there's probably 15 of us, 15, 16. So I get to sit on the advisory council that kind of comes up with recommendations of how the money that from the pharmaceutical company settlements to each state, kind of have a little bit of a voice in that.
Absolutely.
We can reference it.
When I come back, I wanted to talk about where you're at now.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love her. I love that song. I love you, Travis. So we don't even need to talk about why you picked that song because we explained it. But what I really want to get into now is where you're at today. All the things I told you. You go on your Facebook page. You go on. I think you got Instagram. You got all the platforms.
Yeah, we do. I'm a little old school. I do Facebook and Instagram mostly, and LinkedIn. Yeah. But the other ones, man, I'm just getting older.
So much though.
Like TikTok and the
Snapchats
and the who knows. That's not me.
Actually, whatever.
So if anybody wants to volunteer and expand our social media.
Oh, I'm gonna plug that. Yes, I'm gonna plug some stuff.
You paid $0, but.
It's all to the heart. It's karma. No, it goes to karma.
Yeah. So where are we at today?
What are you doing right
now? Like I said, we had launched a few more programs on top of helping folks with deposits into the recovery residents. Our next big one was soon after. And I like to tell people all these ideas that we get all these accolades for are straight up stolen from people in the recovery community that have come up and said, "Hey, have you thought about doing this?" Or "I have a client that needs this." And so I'm like, that's a really good idea. And so we try to be unique with the things that we tackle and the things that just haven't been addressed because that's just the way it is.
Yes.
And kind of old school recovery, that's just, there's not a lot of risk taking anymore, right?
Yeah.
From corporations or businesses and new approaches. And so we launched what's called Pink Cloud Pets.
Yes.
Which is actually, I hate to say call it our most popular program.
It's unique.
It's super unique. It's the very first one in the state of Minnesota dedicated to pets of folks in recovery, and actually the second in this country. There's an operation out of Dallas who does something similar to that program. It's just one guy who does it out of his house, I believe. But so Pink Cloud Pets, all we really do. So I said. it's our most popular one, but it's probably the one that takes the least amount of work for us.
Yeah.
Because all we're really doing is we're just curating a foster volunteer list
Yep.
of folks that say, hey, you know what, that program is really neat. I have the space and the capacity and the
And I
love
love pets.
to help out somebody who may want to go to treatment but can't because they have a pet at home.
Let's talk about that for a
Yeah.
second. Because
Big
your
time.
fur babies are your babies.
They're family.
Oh
Absolutely.
my gosh.
Yeah.
And so I remember, I've been to 3 treatments. You know, when I think people especially don't have a pet, don't understand that they are like sometimes your inspiration, your reason for living.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
so,
all you have.
and you don't have anybody else in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And so to be able to give what you're giving is this opportunity for someone who loves pets too.
Yeah.
You know your baby's safe with somebody so
Mhm.
that you can at least have some peace of mind while you get to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
And this is a huge gap. I feel like I'm so thankful you guys exist.
Yeah. It's the area of our business, if we call it that, where I see the most potential, where there is a business, but I won't say profitable, but like
Mhm.
there is the capacity of need
Mm-hmm.
out there that this needs to be, I mean, it could be its own facility. Like I picture a
Oh,
funded facility
pet
that
lodge.
does recovery pet lodging. You could have meetings out of there. You could have treatment centers. All have partnerships. I mean, it could be a really beautiful thing.
I just won the lottery.
Because it's. I don't know the exact numbers of how many folks, because we are a little bit removed, because all we are really doing is supplying a list of volunteers. And
Yes.
sometimes somebody will request the volunteer list, and they'll connect with somebody, and they oftentimes might not even tell us.
Yeah.
Which, from a liability perspective, is fine,
Mm.
because that's just something between two private parties that are each want to help each other.
Right.
But the folks, I would say we've had to have fostered at least over 100 pets, I'm sure.
Yeah, you
But-
had a pig. I remember that.
Yeah,
stuck
we did
out.
have a pig at one
That's
time,
so
yeah.
cool.
But
Anything's possible.
the applications that we received
Mm-hmm.
are just overwhelming. Like
Mm.
just to go back to the housing real quick, the housing, we've helped over 700 folks in the recovery housing. We've received 3,400 applications.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Yeah.
so yes, we're doing great, but my God, there's so much more work to do. The pets thing, we've hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of applications.
Mhm.
So
Maybe I'll
there is a
reconnect
facility.
with you
Yeah,
again.
yeah. So there's
That's just one little
It
element.
just, for me, that's kind of a growing thing. I need to know, when do I need to ask for help? Because
Mhm.
that's just not something I know how to do,
Same.
and which is fine.
Yeah.
I just have a vision for that program that I just think would be really cool,
Yeah.
and could really put Minnesota in kind of. We're great at treatment, but
Mhm.
help us really get there with having recovery.
Especially in that arena, because Andy, I'm talking to you. He's a groomer at a really cool place
Okay.
in Minneapolis. And then Taylor, I'll throw that out to him as well. He actually works in one of those lodging places. Boom!
Oh, yeah.
Those are connections that could build and grow.
There's-
Start small.
Yep, there's somebody who just
provide
came up to me at
services.
the Pride Festival two weekends ago, and who kind of he's in the situation right now where he's got pets that need to be boarded, and so he could finish his kind of early recovery journey, and he's gung ho at like making it a thing, which I actually owe him an email. So if you're listening to this meeting, don't be mad at me. But I just there's a lot of it's just got a cute story. I mean, the organization that kind of we consulted with to bring this program to life was called Dogs Matter 2 out of Dallas. And so if you want to watch some like really cute like reunion videos of like folks getting out of treatment and meeting their animal for the first time in 90 days, it's amazing.
I can already see it.
Yeah. So so we have Pink Cloud Pets, and Pink Cloud that's won us an award, got us nomination with well, it's not the only program, but we just this last October-November, we were nominated and were selected for the State of Minnesota Commissioner's Circle of Excellence Award,
Yeah.
which was really great from the Department of Human Services, we were really proud of that one.
Now your VIP status, you're on a board, aren't you?
Am I what?
On a board or on a group that makes some pretty important
Oh, the advisory.
input. Yeah, let's talk about the advisory position. Very important.
Yeah, so myself
Person.
and there's I believe 16, I want to say 16 and 17 other folks in the recovery community in all sorts of walks
Is
of life.
Pam on
And
that?
She is.
Pam for Pride.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her heart.
I love Pam.
Mm-hmm.
Her story, she's just amazing.
She's-
So, hi Pam. We I sit on the advisory council with some really great people within the community that helps give some guidance to our governor about the money that's coming from the settlements with the opioid crisis. So it's the advisory council for opiates, substance abuse, and addiction. I believe it's a long name.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to be able to have a voice in there and kind
Yeah.
of give voice to folks that are in early recovery in terms of housing. So we've just finished our first year. We're about halfway through, I guess.
Already?
July, can you believe? Yeah, so it's a year and a half already. So I have a 4-year term. And so
Wow,
it was an
cool.
honor to be selected for that, but it's really neat to kind of get some of the behind the scenes
Yes.
look at how kind of some of the work gets done to fund programs like.
We'd be talking about politics, right?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I am not a fan of politics, but I'll jump in if
They
it's
have
needed.
to. Yeah,
Oh.
they got the money. But I do the advisory council as well. Pink Cloud Pets. That's what it was, the award. So we had won that award. That was really great. We also had won what's it called Anthem Awards.
Yeah, I
which
saw
is really
that.
fun. And
I like the little
yeah.
trophy thing.
Yeah, so the Pink Cloud Pets program won last year, and we won 3 previous to that as well. So we got 4-time Anthem Award winners, which is really cool.
Yes.
But it's like because we get some national recognition, actually international.
Yes.
Our first award was actually presented to us by Monica Lewinsky, and
No way.
like, we were up there with some big
Talk about
names, and
political.
so it's really neat. And I think it's just because we were striking a chord that is super important right now with
Yes.
the pandemic that happened, and then the opioid crisis, and everything is just kind of
Yes.
everything's about addiction right now,
Yes.
right? As it should be. And we were just, I think, hitting a chord that maybe nobody else was in a unique way.
Yep.
And yeah, so that's Pink Cloud Pets, and that kind of spun off into somebody approached me at exhibiting at a booth in downtown Minneapolis for I don't even know which conference it was, but someone came up and said, I have somebody who has things like some personal belongings that they're refusing to go to treatment because they know when they leave that house, even if it's just a few things,
Yeah.
that it's not a safe place. That when they leave that house, that they're going to get stolen or broken or sold or whatever. So we started a program called Pink Cloud Storage.
I did not know this.
Yeah, and what's interesting is, it's a very simple idea and straight up stolen from somebody else's idea, and I'm like, well, that seems easy. And all we have is just, it's a 25 by 30 foot, it's a big storage unit, and we just kind of have it sectioned off, and there's 8 spaces total, and we allow folks to, we're starting small with just having like typical bedroom items. There's a list on our website on pinkcloudfoundation.org under storage program, but it's just a place, again, having a peace of mind when you go to treatment that you don't have to worry about your stuff being stolen. It'll be there when you get back.
Yes.
It's again, our whole premise when we started Pink Cloud Foundation was to offer simple solutions. Just let's be sensible, because we're already wasting money on the treatment side. I mean, let's find a way to be smart. I mean, this isn't rocket science.
Right.
These are just folks trying to rallying the troops, say, okay, who can we group together?
Yes.
Like for our storage program, we had an amazing sponsor who paid for a year and a half for our storage up front.
Awesome.
And that's all we need. Now we're helping people like crazy.
Travis, I want to join your team.
You already are.
Officially, I'll take
Yeah.
out a role.
Yeah, and then so that's Pink Cloud Storage, and our last one is we actually rebranded it, or I hated the name, so I rebranded it. And
Baggage.
didn't ask anybody, but it was called it was our care bags, and they are now called our Jumpstart kits. Those are again for folks in early recovery, getting out of treatment, who just buying things like sheets for your bed and a bath towel and kind of the initial basic items. It's really expensive. Our bags kind of, if you were to buy them each item by itself, it's about $150. And that's not even including the bag that it comes in. It comes in really cool, like, look at these guys.
Ooh, nice drawstring.
But so those so that comes with hygiene kit, twin sheets, full sheet sets, pillowcases. It even comes with a full size pillow, bath towels. What else is in there? Shower loofahs, laundry detergent, things that kind of
Get you going.
to get you out the door and kind of so your feet underneath you. Everybody needs that.
Yes.
But some of those sober houses don't offer those things
They
at all.
charge a lot for one bed, let me tell
Yeah,
you. You share six other people in one
but
room.
some do. There are some really great ones out there.
True.
But so it's just, again, one of those things that just, oh, there's a need out there for this. Nobody's doing it. I don't know why not, but we're going to do it because we can. And so
It means so much.
it's been fun just to deliver them to houses. Like, especially we've had a lot of new sober houses open up.
Yeah.
Recovery. I gotta stop calling them sober houses.
That's
Recovery residences.
Correct. Your language.
But and just kind of as a welcome to the recovery community.
And somebody thinking about you,
yeah,
cares about you.
have a bag waiting for each one of your first clients that comes into your doors to stay in your beds, and it just kind of makes it a little bit easier for everybody. So, in fact, I have 10 in my car right now that I'm dropping off on the way home.
Oh, see? Okay, let's get into another song. And when I get back, I want to know some of the inner workings, if we can open tonight. So I want to know how many people are on your team. I want to know how people could just help in a little bit if they can, in a capacity, and okay, but I don't want to keep talking because I'll just get distracted. Now we're going back and forth with some songs. So I got my song and of course your other song. Here we go. You ready? We're hitting it off with Trey Songz, Heart Attack, Clean Edition. So what's wonderful is the platform this is my first time using this platform that I'm recording on that has the camera on me. It's totally editable and not live.
Oh, nice.
And what you got, you be live here, we can say hi.
Can you put like a filter on me? I gotta fix my posture.
Hi. Oh, I should have put the chats. Like, see if
The what?
Like, don't feel like
Oh.
you have to. But if anybody
Have to
does want to interact, they are able to. Okay. Although Facebook changed some stuff.
They always change things, and they don't
No, you have
tell
to have
anybody.
60 days. I don't know. I couldn't get my regular Facebook
It
thing.
makes my brain
It's the
explode.
meta.
I still can't get. At some point, something happened in Facebook where our
Yes.
Facebook page,
Yes.
Pink Clouds, I don't know if it's not a business page. Like, for some reason, it's like it's like our donate button. Like, it's almost like we're a content creator and not a nonprofit.
I'm gonna touch it because if
Okay,
I try
girl.
to, I'm gonna dump it on myself.
You know, the drugs that we've done over the years, like, I think drinking out of the same cup isn't gonna kill me.
I promise I go back.
Thank
you.
Thank you, dear. So I can't even get my. I mean, I've been working on this for like 6 months, and I can't even get them to like email me back. Or like, it's so like all I want is the donate button. I have the email from them saying you are approved nonprofit. Here's how you go and get the donate button.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's not there. Like, I can't. It won't let me select it.
Okay.
I'm like, you guys have it approved. I have the confirmation. I have the email. I have the letter. Give me the goddamn button.
Right.
It's like,
I know some people's.
do you?
See, me and you are the same. It's like I'd rather just try to do, but then I'll spend hours and I can't get it. And I give up and I forgot that I should just ask somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
It-
connect on that.
Yeah. It's
Give me your top 3 biggest challenges because I guarantee you they're probably similar.
Yeah.
And let's just push them out because I know Dan Kelly, he's tech savvy.
And
I know.
it's not even
Mike,
it's just
Rez.
a streamlining perspective, like just getting folks to easy places for them to donate.
Yep.
Like our donation platform, we still use Give Minnesota,
Yeah.
.org, which is great. We do some cool fundraisers with Roxy's Cabaret. which
Yeah.
is
I wanna go to
those
one.
guys have
A blast.
donated so much money
Oh.
to not only our community but the whole Minnesota community.
Mm-hmm.
They do this like twice a week, and I want to say they're over $150,000 of money, and they've only been in business for like a year and a half.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
They know their stuff.
They just they know the value of grassroots work,
Yep.
creating something out of nothing, and I've known those girls over there for 20 years.
Wow.
It's named after one of them who passed away during the pandemic, who was supposed to help them open it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so it's actually Roxy Marquis. She was
Okay.
fantastic. Oh.
Yeah.
But what else? Have the Jumpstart Kids storage units. What else do we need to talk about?
Where do you see it going?
Oh,
Oh, and I
well,
also would like to talk about
what else is back on here?
things people can do. We're gonna go through them.
To help?
like, are you a person that can foster a pet for a short amount of time? Are you a person who can do a lot of things, and so we need just like a volunteer? There's your son. Pink! You know, just how people can help.
Yeah.
And again, the best part is the least you can do is if you can donate.
Yeah.
If you really don't have the time
Yeah.
or energy, you don't feel like you have the ability.
Yeah.
You know.
The other thing that I'm getting folks to, when I get folks to ask like how they can help from like an individual level, like people at an early recovery just want to give back and want to work. There are like little like I just hate assigning people like chores like.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes there's like at a storage unit, I think I have probably of these kits that need to be made that need to be assembled.
Like Steve Verbler, Hope Network, how they do
200.
it. They have little
Yeah.
kit together parties.
Yeah, and that's that somebody
Once a
somebody
month
could
or
do that.
something.
But I also since they have zillions of dollars compared to us, but like I only have like enough for like 200 kits. So like sometimes building it'd be great for maybe a sober house to do, and I can have them either show up to my storage unit or bring it all to their house. I don't know, but. Those are kind of little things that I could really use help with, but somebody specializes in something I'm not good at or has it in for like cheap pricing somewhere, that's volunteering if you ask me.
Yes.
Like these shirts were made by a local company that I randomly came across online because I was in a freaking bind.
Yeah.
And this company's amazing. But there's people in the community that can help in ways that they don't think might be super helpful, but like this company came through, it usually takes 7 to 10 days for an order of shirts, and I was up a creek because it's like national like internet or based like company.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're not gonna be able to make that deadline. I'm like, I ordered these like a month ago.
Oh no.
And so like I emailed these guys at like
Furious.
4, like not even like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I know this is a long shot, but I only need 30 shirts for this event in like 24 hours. And they had them for me like I'm telling you like 12 hours. They're and at a cheaper price.
Wow.
They were amazing. There's a local company right here in or on the border in St. Paul.
Throw some shout outs or comments later, like.
They've already. I'd move all of our business. They have a whole embroidery thing for like hats and things like that.
You do it all there now.
They do it all there.
That's customer service
And it
matters.
keeps it local. So.
And local.
So it seems like just people have. Again, all of our ideas are stolen. Like, and I say that in jest, but it's like I know that my way is not the best, always the best way. If people have a good idea or think they could bring something to the community, bring it up, and we'll throw a pink cloud on it and run. Let's run with it. I mean,
Here's the key thing, though. What I've noticed now, being at this whatever I'm doing, is you have a great idea. I love it. Run with it.
Yeah.
It's your baby, though. I'm not doing nothing with it. I'm going to trust you to go with your idea. I'll support you 100%. But I love how people come to. I just went to another group meeting for mental health, whatever. They had all these ideas. They're telling the facility all these ideas. Nobody wants to do anything.
yeah.
So I pulled her aside. I'm like, now go ahead and reach out to every single person that had each of those ideas, and you tell them, I love your idea. You do it.
What's your reach on for your like the people average listener? Like how many people listening? You get those type of reports like who
Like
hears
for
our-
the station?
Yeah.
It was pretty up there. I know Philip had to contact us to tell us to make a new number because we had too many people contacting us.
Oh, wow.
But I'll tell you later, like, Kiss is separate. And we'd be back. Woo! Okay, love Pink, love that song, and I just had to throw Trey songs in there.
That's-
He's old school, but he's not that old school. Anyway, heart attack. Okay, Travis, now, I want to talk about, actually, I want to give you the floor, but you're doing so many things. How many people would you say you have consistently working on your team?
Oh, consistently?
Mhm.
Well, oh God, how do we even count that? These same folks that are showing up in like do festivals and just the little events that we do, probably 4 or 5.
Oh my
That was
gosh,
something
are you
fun.
serious? That's not even a basketball team?
We're small. We're
Yeah.
very small, and again, that's what I'm doing full time for the most part.
Yeah.
So, and again, I know, admittedly, that I just need to allow people to help more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my baby. But
It's
like,
hard. It's a lot of time, though.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I had to start. The biggest thing for me was just asking for help and saying, you know what, my way. Although I might think it's the best way, or it's the only way that I know how to do something. Doesn't mean that that's not the fastest way or the cheapest way or the way to help the most people. So we are always open to new ideas. Folks that want to help or have a skill. Like my website is super cluttery, and one of our board members, Christine, who's fantastic, she likes to edit me because as you can tell, I talk too much. But you should see what I write. It's like I put too many words on things.
My tangents.
Yeah. So, but some people are more skilled at some things than I am, which is good, thank God. But it's if you have a special skill or a talent that you think you could bring, anybody can work for us or come work for us for an event or like we were talking earlier, our jumpstart kits. Just having maybe a recovery home. If they're meeting one day, they're all going to construct 100 kits or. Wouldn't take long. Just little things like that. So we try to do festivals like we do the Walk for Recovery. I think we're doing it this year. I have to get the budget together for that. It's just really just kind of spreading the word. But the biggest way to help is donating. Because the more that we donate, $10, I could really emphasize that when you donate, the vast majority of that dollar goes right to somebody in sober living or somebody in early recovery. Obviously, we have to print things and we have expenses, but that's it. It's a nice part of being lean, right? Is that you don't have much expenses. So there's some things we just can't do because we don't have the funding. But so if you're able to donate, our donating platform is thegiveminnesota.org. So it's givemn.org, and just search for Pink Cloud Foundation. But that's the best way to support us. But again, some people, would rather support us financially and show up, which is lovely. But you can also donate to us on Facebook. You can donate to us on Venmo, PayPal, all of the things, right?
Yes.
But
do you know that Pixar movie, Robots? You ever seen that? Robin Williams actually did one of the voices. See a need, fill a need. That's what you do, Travis.
Yeah.
And there's so many needs, though. And the fact that you said 4 or 5 people, I was thinking you were going to say at least a dozen. So
we have our board members, and we have folks I gotta give a shout out to my mom because my mom is a diehard mama's boy. But
love that.
This woman shows up for everything. I mean, she's been that way since I was born. I still sing with a chorus here in town, and she still shows up to every dang concert. She's just the best, and I'm in my 40s for God's sakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's cute.
That's gonna be neat.
But honestly, if you want to help, just reach out to me. Our email address is info@pinkcloudfoundation.org. If you have an idea.
Now, Travis, do you want this flood of emails?
Yeah, right.
Here's what I'm thinking.
For every email,
maybe you could have some
come with a financial donation.
plan a meeting. Maybe just plan like a virtual get together for volunteers that want to volunteer. And literally, I can help you with this. I'm really good at lists. Put a quick little agenda. Here's where our needs are. Here's what these slots are to fill in.
That's a good idea.
Whatever you could do. But like you said, and like what's been working for you is keeping it simple.
Yeah. But keeping it simple, I think there's things that fall through the cracks too. Like, I'm only one person, and as bright and smart and amazing that I think I am. Oh man, there's things that I just forget. I mean, we talk about neurodivergence. I mean,
so get me started.
If I knew how much stuff has slipped through the cracks over the years, I'd be just so disappointed in myself.
I start a new daily routine every day. It seems like weekly.
It's like that email. So if you're out there in the world and you haven't received an email from me, I apologize.
Yes.
But that's actually a really great idea. There's a million ways you can help. I mean, we talked about earlier about fostering. Fostering is a huge undertaking, but some people have the capacity, and we have 25 folks on our list right now.
Amazing.
And it's a no obligation, a volunteer thing.
You can change your mind.
Yep, and you can say no to folks, which is you're going to connect with some people, and you're not going to connect with others.
You don't feel you're not vibing it.
But I promise you, and what I've been told is that somebody will call you and you just are open that day and
Yeah.
you just connect with somebody.
Oh, yes.
And the adorable stories that come from it. So fostering is great. You can pick what kind of animal you want to foster. But you can literally, it's no obligation. So if you only want to, I had somebody over at the Twin Cities Pride Festival. She wants to foster anybody who is a beta fish.
Oh, I love
I don't
beta
even know.
fish.
Are those ones with the weird tails?
They're beautiful and they're fighters, the males.
Well, she like
She knows
grows.
them.
I don't think grows.
It's
breeds
important
them,
to
maybe?
know about them, yes, because if you put them together, they will kill each other.
Yeah, it would be
Oh, I love
terrible.
that.
So like
Neat.
it be that super specific. Like we said earlier, we had
Guinea
somebody
pigs?
who had an actual like potbelly pig.
That's so cool.
Who I'm like, okay, we'll add it to the list.
I know a friend I just met, Darren, that has a farm.
See,
So there you go.
in
Anything's
how
possible.
it doesn't even have to be in the state. If you're out of state,
Mm-hmm.
we have fosters that live out of state, and some live on a farm. And
They're willing to come get
Yeah.
your pet.
so there's a ton of ways to help. Number one, I go to our website,
Mm-hmm.
pinkcloudfoundation.org.
Yes.
And poke around, make fun of all my stupid, long-winded explanations on there. But
Some people who like that information,
Yeah.
the research, that's a good, but
you can see my
Get an idea.
photo on there under the About Us or Meet Our Team. You should see what AI has done to that photo.
I
I
do
look
wanna say about
good.
AI. I did not like
It's like,
AI.
that
Now I
is
love
that
it.
is how I can get my teeth like perfect and like
Mhm.
there's not a pore on that face.
I don't do selfies. Travis, so all my profile stuff says the AI generated, 100%.
So, actually, if you go onto our website, or at least on Facebook, you'll be able to meet our newest team member who we introduced during the Pride Parade a couple weekends ago. He is our new mascot.
Oh,
and
cool.
his name is Claude,
Okay.
for Pink Claude.
Oh, love it.
Everyone's like, name him Pinky. I'm like, no, we're not naming him
That's
Pinky.
so obvious.
That's, yeah. That is the ghost from Pac-Man, actually. Did you know that? The pink ghost is named Pinky.
I did. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yes,
So
you
it's been
remember
taken.
that
So
now.
yeah, so you can meet Claude. Claude is our new mascot. He is a big pink cloud, and he was so much fun. One of our volunteers helped. He basically did all the building and construction of it, and so he was also the arms, and it was pretty cool.
Now, what is this? I'm sorry, I did not see this on the website.
It's just our mascot, just something fun to bring attention to.
What is it, though?
It's just our logo, our pink cloud.
So is that something
You
tangible?
haven't seen it?
Is that
Oh no,
tangible?
it's a big. It's like a
Sculpture?
mascot. That's like a movable, like it's a wearable
Robot?
costume.
Oh, it's a costume.
It's huge. You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
I've
you're
been
gonna die.
busy.
It is.
I'm
It is the
isolated.
cutest thing.
I gotta see it.
I think it's hilarious because, just because the vision that I had for it, I'm like, this is dumb, but the amount of people that took photos of it and just
Eye-catching?
bringing awareness to what we do
Yep.
is how we've gotten to where we've gotten as an organization, but also any spotlight we can bring to recovery
Yep.
and what we're doing, the better. So if we got to make a
Exactly.
stupid costume and strap it to the
Stop saying it's stupid.
I know, I mean it in a good way.
Yeah.
And put it on top of my car, and I painted I had an extra pair of wheels on my SUV, and I painted them pink.
Yeah.
And
Fantastic.
went strolling down the parade with things strapped to it. It was fun. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun, and it was a hoot. You gotta go on Facebook and see it. I don't know if I have it on Instagram. Probably should have cross-posted or whatever they call it.
Oh, I'm
with
so
kids
not
these
good with
days.
that savvy stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna show it to you.
Okay, do that, and we are live. If you want to go on
Oh, I
YouTube
will.
right now, do that. I'm going to play one more song, and Travis, when we get back, I'm going to let you plug it up. But I'm serious. I want to put together. Oh my gosh! But then show the viewers. I did not see that. I don't get out.
It's
the
so
world.
cute.
I still, I'm more social
Oh,
now,
yeah.
but I still do like my me time at home. It's great. It's a cloud. It's mobile. Oh my gosh! It's a person. It's a thing. I don't know. What would you describe it?
He's a pink cloud.
He's a pink. He's the actual.
Well, his name is Claude.
Claude.
But I'll find a better
Oh,
photo
I bet the
later.
kids love it too, or people who are kids at heart. Okay, Travis, I'm gonna play one more song because I really want to. We got to wrap it up soon, but I do want to make a point to get people to donate. You are doing so much, and the more the better. Oh, there we go. Get that tattoo. Little temporary tattoos.
Did you notice his shoes?
Oh, matching. Oh,
They're
it's
perfect.
fabulous. See, this
So,
is stupid. He's
it's-
adorable.
He's adorable.
He's awesome. I would say Claude is awesome.
Claude is, and that's I want him. probably the next festival will be out if we do the
I wanna
Walk for
hug him
Recovery.
immediately.
He's going to be there for
Appreciate it.
photos and.
Okay.
Really fun.
Include me in that. See,
Yeah.
that's a fun thing somebody can sign up for.
Yeah,
Dress
that's
up
true.
with the color.
We even have a little internal fan. We have a whole, it's all like digital.
Oh, that's
the
so
camera.
nice.
We did it right. Mason, shout out to Mason, our costume mascot builder.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just creative like that. And like, I have this idea. Like, I could do that. You want to see something funny? Me and Mason at some crazy fabric outlet store that's up. I give him a shout out if I can remember the name.
Mhm.
We look like a bunch of idiots. Because you go to time, you are out of your element.
Mhm.
These people that work there and that shop there on a regular basis,
Yeah.
we didn't even know what to ask for. We're like, we're looking for fabric, and like literally floor to ceiling like rolls of fabric for miles.
Yeah. Duh.
What kind do you want? We're like pink. Like, oh man, it was a stressful day.
That sounds fun though.
It was fun.
A little field trip.
Anyway.
Okay. And when we get back, I really want to talk about, if you can, those other few folks that are already on your team and what they're doing, like
Yep.
what they maybe need help with. And then, yeah, let's get everybody all the informations again. And Travis, thank you so much. I hope you like this song. I hope you like, now this is my girl. You got Pink? My girl be Britney Spears.
Oh,
I didn't even know she had this album. Glory.
If I get better. But how?
Time are we doing? What time are we at? I think
We're at 9 minutes till. 10 minutes till.
we got 6 minutes to studio stop. Okay, so what do you want to wrap it up? When we get back, then the song is short. We'll have about 4 minutes.
Yeah. One I would like to touch on, just like from a donating perspective, that obviously any amount is good, but the monthly donations, like we do a reoccurring, and they
Awesome.
don't think about it, is by far the best way for any organization to raise money.
Yeah.
Because then you don't think about it, right? You don't have
Yeah.
to keep receiving or reading the newsletter. It's just that you know that it comes out.
Beautiful.
And so I did the numbers that we did is that it would take $11 a month for somebody to donate to put somebody in housing.
Okay, I saw that.
So that little pop-up that shows up on our website. So it's $11. I mean,
We got to bring that up.
yeah. So that's a great way to donate. I have 2 guys that have donated monthly since the day we started. The day we first took a donation, and each of them, I want to say they each paid $20 a month. What that money has done over the last 5 years is probably ridiculous.
That's
right?
crazy to
And,
think
and to them,
about.
it's just like, I don't even know if they even remember that they still even donate it. I'm sure they do. I hope they do. I send them cards and whatever. But I highly doubt they're thinking about it every single month that it goes out.
Right.
But the impact that it has is just ridiculous.
That's amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So we'll talk about that.
$11?
It's $11.
That's nothing. That's a Chipotle
Yeah.
visit. With
Not-
guacamole.
It's not even that, right? Yeah.
I get the guacamole.
Oh, I want a nap. I gotta also give you your gift. I'm gonna give it to you on.
Yes,
I'll
the
wrap that.
laughing. Oh, so funny. So, Bahada.
Oh, I can also talk about we have a Pink Cloud store. All of our stuff is online too.
I didn't know that. Okay, Pink House Store and,
And $11 a month.
okay.
And what time are we done? 1:56.
I have to hit stop at 56.
Okay, so 3 minutes. Oof.
Yep. Oh, this is how we do it. Well, technically 57, but I tell my brain 56 because
It's like
I
how
always go.
I told myself, okay, Travis, you have to
Yes,
leave the house by 1 o'clock, or by noon. Sorry, not noon. By 12:15 to get here by 12, and I still left it till like 12.
Correct.
And I'm like, it
I
doesn't
have to
matter.
leave by noon. So you get, I live like 12:06.
But it never.
Guess
It's like,
what? It still works out.
like, hey, 4 minutes late.
People come to my house and all the clocks are for sure ahead.
Oh, all my.
At least 5 minutes. if
My
not more.
family at Thanksgiving made a pool before I got there. They each guessed the time that how late I would be.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was mean.
What does that tell you? You ready?
Yep.
Ooh, I love that song. I love my girl Brittany. Okay, Travis, we only got 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, go. Okay, so now listen. Here's the thing. $11, right? I
Yeah.
just spent $11 at Chipotle. Not when I have money. But $11, I could miss Chipotle once a week. We were talking $11 a month. What is that even
So
look like?
the way that we, based on our average amount that we're able to support somebody to get into their recovery home, we do all the math, and the folks that we've helped, and the average amount that we've helped folks over the years, it works out to, if somebody donates $11 a month, that helps us place one person in recovery into a home.
Amazing.
It's $11.
Oh.
And we were talking just before, during that song, was we have two guys, John and Sam, who are been donors since the second one that we opened the doors for donations, and they've been, I want to say it's $20 a month is what they think, and I think that it just comes out of their automatically their whatever account they
Don't
have
even think
attached
about
to.
it.
They don't even think about it, but the amount of people that they have helped without even knowing it, it's just $20. But over the last 5 years, I mean, the impact, it's just like that girl standing up at that meeting and telling her story.
Yeah.
She has no idea that the impact that she's made on this community. And same for the $11. And even if you can only donate $5 one time, you have no idea how much that helps. Because literally, just being able to hand these out to folks and make a QR code, and it costs money.
But
and
now people can literally have it, make it be automatic.
Yeah, and you can do it through Venmo, you can do it through PayPal, you can do it through your checking account. You can go to the givemn.org/PinkCloud Foundation, donate through that platform. We make it super easy. You can even text the word pink to our 844, I'm not even going to try to remember it because it's too much information. It's on the website.
You have so much information, yes.
But there's a million ways to donate. But literally it's $11 a month. You can just feel good about helping.
Right, like my Amazon Prime account, like
Right.
direct deposit, like
The
it
two
just
Netflix
boom.
accounts you're probably paying for, don't
Right?
know it. Yeah.
Yep, take those out. But you get the direct deposit check, boom, it just takes it out. You don't even have to think about it, but here's the best part is it's saving lives, Travis.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, I've been in 3 treatments, right? And that moment of coming out and feeling great, feeling like I can really make a change, and then to just have all these barriers.
Yeah.
But to have that, like a bag or just not even, it doesn't even, just knowing that somebody cared enough to help me a little bit
Yeah.
is all the motivation I needed to keep going.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
It's because our part of our mission statement is just removing the unnecessary and costly barriers that people experience in early recovery. They just don't. The only reason why they were there, and some of them still are, is because that's just the way it's been, and it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
And so that's been our goal from day one. So let's remove those barriers.
Absolutely.
And you talked about bags and things like that. We have a Pink Cloud store. You can, if you want to.
Yeah, let's talk about the store.
Yeah, we have a lot of
I
things
didn't
on the
even know
store
there was that.
that you could donate. So all the proceeds go directly right back into helping folks. But we have these mugs. These are like limited edition. Like what we have is all that we get because you can't get this color anymore.
Love them.
But this is for you. Look at how
For me?
hot pink this is. Yes, it's your gift.
Oh my god, I love it.
But seriously, these are amazing. I have a great deal on them. So if you buy one, even more of your dollar goes towards.
Everybody come see me
I
do
got
that.
a killer deal on these. So here
Those
you
are
go.
wonderful.
But like how they're, when I say pink, they are pink.
See, I
So
love
go online,
Barbie
yeah,
too. I
yeah.
love all the pinks when I get a chance
I want
to
to say I
wear
only
it.
have like 200, not even 200 of them left. So
Okay.
they are limited edition and they're online for cheap. So but we have keychains
I
and
still have your
hats and
hat.
shirts and
Like I collect things that matter.
Yeah.
And I wear them for special occasions, especially when I'm in that mode of I do want to be social.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a mix of introvert and extrovert. When I want to extrovert, I'm wearing everybody's things, you know, because that's when I want to be. Ask me about these things. I want to tell people about these things. And pink is a scientifically proven calming color. There's this book called Drunk Tank Pink. I don't know. I heard about it. It's scientifically proven that pink is just like this warm, comforting, calming color. So brilliant pro tips on that one.
Hey, there we go. You're like my marketing brain. Just it never stops.
Yeah.
Everything's pink in my house now. It's like that's
I
not
love
even my
it.
favorite color. It's like so yeah. So our website pinkcloudfoundation.org. You can go to our store. You can donate. You can go all the things. Meet Claude.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But yeah, come see us online and come see us at events. We're always out and around.
Yes. And thank you again so much for coming back. All that was more updates than I was expecting, Travis.
That was a lot.
Seriously, and I will be posting future things too, recordings and all that, because yes, what you're doing literally makes it so that somebody, I'll tell you, on the endless circle of nothing's changing, you're removing those barriers. Just that example and just that action is like so inspirational. $11 a month, peoples. We could do that.
We're happy to do it because we see it helping people, and it's fun.
I wanna see.
It has been. It's just so rewarding to see people do better because we're doing something.
Yes.
And we're gonna make it better. Each day is gonna be a little bit better.
You make it
opioid
possible.
epidemic is killing us all. So it's the fact that we're helping people hopefully live,
Yes.
and just make it a little easier. I mean, that's why we're here.
Well,
So I
that's
appreciate the opportunity to come talk about it some
Thank
more.
you so much, Travis. So that's what I was gonna say. Is like you make it so that people, you come down from that pain cloud, scientifically, whatever, but not really. Thanks to people like you and things like this, you get to jump on another cloud. It might not be a pink cloud, but it's gonna be a cloud. You get to be rised
There
up.
you go. We say, oh yeah, I like that.
I like how I
I
tried
see
to
what you did
coordinate
there.
that in there.
I like it. I'll let you have the last one. That was good. That was good.
We got it. We're united.
Yes, we
It's
are.
all for a good cause.
Community partners, baby.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I believe Bahana will be back in studio. Bahana, I love you, hearts.
Mahana, I brought one for you too.
Oh, he's gonna love that because we have a limited amount of supplies of mugs. Okay. Bye everybody. Have a great day. And I'm gonna hit stop record.
Do you want to stop this one?
Beautiful. Hold on. Let's say bye to you.
I don't know.
I was gonna show everybody.
Is that a Mac? That's how bad I am with technology. I'm like, is that a
Oh,
Mac?
I know you're jealous.
Here's Mahana's. Here you go.
Oh, but did you show the bag too? This is cute. The kids. I think we should have a little kids party. What do you think?
This
pizza?
is pink, right?
It's beautiful pink.
And it's
I
not,
wanna
and
match my
and
nail
it's not
polish
ugly,
with it.
right? That's
No.
what I like about it. When they showed up, I was
It's
not
hot
expecting
pink.
it to be like fluorescent.
It's hot
And it showed up,
pink.
I'm like, you know what? I kind of thought I would hate it, but I love it.
I absolutely love it.
But I want to say,
I want a car that
so
color.
what we have, I want to say we paid like $1.42.
No way.
Printed and out the door.
No way.
Yeah, so like literally, you buy them online, they're $9, goes directly to the help you folks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody.
How
I
cool
know
is
you.
that?
Thank you for watching. I know Sarah Jane. Oh, you got some comments.
Oh, we do?
Bye, y'all. What's up?
A lot of spam.
It's over now, guys. All right. Okay, we're gonna end the recording, but guess what? I'm gonna be posting it later. This is the end of the stream. Here we go.